Hello, everyone. It's nice to see you all here. Let's turn down the music in the background. And what's up? Hey, good to see you all. So, well, I am Jared Rabigo. Economy. So
let's do it.
Whew, that's going to be a lot of fun today.
Lots of questions about this one, so it's cool to be able to finally talk about it.
So much about that. So, just to kind of...
No sound.
No sound. We got sound here. Maybe turn up your volume potentially.
Yes.
Well, you guys can hear voices. That's good. It's on. Sounds good. Cool. Thank you everybody for helping us and marking that. I just was checking our mic. And with that, Mike, would you like to begin with? Because today we're talking about Mirian in our in-game economy. Let's discuss there.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, just generally what we mean when we say in-game economy. So we're talking about the resources that you can earn in-game or get otherwise, and what it is that you can spend those resources on in our market. And I think we're going to show a few examples of that.
Yes, exactly. And so, I mean, how can one get Mirian, for example?
Mirian's the same resource that we had in Shadow of Mordor. So you can earn Mirian by going on missions. You can earn Mirian by breaking down gear to earn it. You can pick it up in the world. We have, we've probably seen them before actually. You have the treasure orcs that are running around now, so you have loot drops. If there is a marauder tribe in charge of a region, you're going to have more loot drops and chests. So there's a number of ways that you can earn Mirian.
Oh, very cool. So what would you use Mirian within the game, typically?
So Mirian can be used to upgrade some of your gear. It's particularly useful for upgrading your fortresses. So all of the fortress upgrades you get in order to add garrisons. You add garrisons so that you can put more war chiefs in place. You can also increase the size of your attacking force, and you can purchase all of the upgrades to your assault force or all of the upgrades to defend your fortresses.
Right, okay. And I saw a comment in chat which was the shorts. I meant to change into jeans actually, but today is shorts. So
our lucky day.
Yeah, exactly. So with that, now that you guys have a little bit of an introduction on Mirian, remember it's you get it from missions, you get it in that kind of thing. Let's go ahead and show you guys a bit of what the marketplace would look like. We got this guy above us right now, the headhunter.
Yes, yes. So he's in charge. He's basically the shopkeeper of the market. So he's going to be the guy that's going to do all these lovely deals with us.
Right. And first thing we want to do is we want to actually buy some of these loot chests that you guys can get. So we'll start with a silver loot chest. Now you guys can see that it costs 500 Mirian. And that you get 2 pieces of gear, one's rare, and the other one, or at least one's rare. And so you can get, 2 rare if you want. So we'll first purchase and open that. He gets all excited. Oh, look at that! We actually got more than one. So we got an epic with that, with Gondorian longbow from. Oh, that's awesome! 253 damage. You can see also you could destroy that for more Mirian. So if you didn't like that, which actually interestingly. It cost 500 to get a loot chest, and we almost got 500 back.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Bargain.
There we go, bargain. So that's a loot chest. And with that, you're able to use those bows. You could crush them for more Mirian. We also can go to silver war chests, and we're going to actually buy a bunch of these and open up a lot of these, because within these ones, you're going to get yourself some followers. So we're going to go and buy 10 of these. This will be 10,000 Mirian. Purchase and open. People are like, that is one weird, the guy doing this.
He loves it.
Oh, man. So, all right. In this particular war chest, we got Mozu the Warlord. We have a reassignment orders, which is something we'll show you guys how to use today. And then we got Og the Devourer. So you can look at these guys. They are orcs that you would find from the Nemesis System when you're playing normally. Beast fodder, damaged by ranged attacks. Epic trait, great strength. He comes with a pack. He's a beast slayer. He's a cool dude. And let's actually keep opening up some chests so you guys can see more of these dudes.
Yeah, and I think, obviously one of the important things to note with all of these guys and all the purchases is you could get anything you're getting here through the course of playing as well, which is, okay, why go through the market and get the loot chest? I think one of the main reasons is adapting to your playstyle. Like you either get people playing and go, I never get any gear because I never kill anyone because I have to dominate them and I have to make them my followers.
Right.
So if you never want to kill anyone, you've got another way of getting them. Or I'm so into the gear, I just absolutely kill everybody because I have to pick up the gear. So how am I going to get followers? So it really gives you some flexibility on your play style to be able to mix in the marketplace. But
absolutely. You're
really getting the same stuff that you would get in the open world.
Oh. I mean, I think honestly, one of the things too that I think is exciting is whenever we get these like.
Oh, the legend.
The legend. I love it. So you can also get other various types of boosts. The Spoils of War boost we won't talk about specifically, but you could get something like an experience boost. Let's see if I can get myself to, there we go, open next chest. So you can get like an experience boost, for example, which then you could use that and give yourself more experience. Oh, this is a good one. This is this particular is archer recruitment, so that you can give this to an orc and then they'll get the a gang of archers as something that follows them around. So let's check out the next one. I think so. We had 10.
These guys look awesome.
Oh yeah, these are.
It's just fun just opening these. Actually,
honestly, yeah. Like it's once we start using the trainings and stuff though, that's one of my favorite parts because it's like then you get to really customize your orc and make them.
It's really interesting that decision because obviously a big part of the Nemesis system is that these are living, breathing enemies that exist in this world, and we really deliberately never let you edit them like you would do in an RPG because they're actually alive, and they exist. But retraining them or assigning them a gang, it still really fits within building on their personality, building their identity. And I think, you said we're going to show how the reassignment ones work later. They're really valuable.
Absolutely. Actually, and so another reminder, you can get legendary orcs from these silver war chests. We actually just got 2 epics in this one. You're guaranteed 1 epic, but this time we got 2. So, and then we got a gang of defenders. Give them a follower gang. And so, it's just as a reminder for everybody, this is Mirian, and this one costs 1,000 Mirian, and you get Mirian playing the game. Missions, killing treasure orcs, having the Marauder tribe as your overlord, as Mike talked about earlier. So you could strategically almost create like a money-making build, if that's really your play style. Oh, we got a gang.
Yeah, again, if you want, it's a nice reason to put in your Marauder tribe overlords as well, or all sorts of things you could do to facilitate that.
This is a fun one. This is the epic training. So you know how you guys there's bonus traits in these epic orcs? So you can also give guys these epic traits, and we actually just got one of the epic trainings so that we could add an epic training on someone. So now we've opened 10. We've shown you guys what 10 of them look like. But we're going to take this opportunity to open up some of these other war chests, and I'll leave this to Mike now to discuss a little bit about how you get these war chests and what these ones are about.
Yeah, so the gold war chest and of course the gold loot chest fundamentally work in the same way, just larger and with some increasing sort of levels of rarity of what you can guarantee you're going to find in them, and they are the ones that you can purchase using the premium currency. So you can purchase gold.
So let's open up a gold one. So gold war chests, slightly different. Bigger, as you mentioned. Guaranteed legendary. And then you get 2 training orders, and you have these guys coming out.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, so it is just the quantity and quality. There is nothing that's exclusive or that you can only get behind the premium currency.
Awesome.
At all.
Gotcha. So let's go ahead and do a mithril one as well.
Ooh. Wow, 4 legendaries.
Yeah, it's with the cool. Mithril is a guaranteed 4 legendaries and a legendary training, so you can make any orc that you like into a legendary.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, definitely. I love this guy. Is that a harpoon on his back?
Yes. Guns, the master.
Right.
Let's go and have a look at what some of the legendary the traits are on some of these guys.
Okay. We'll do a little bit more of a define.
So they've got 2 epic traits. Yeah, this is where that can be really valuable with these guys. Is actually when you well, there's a couple of things the legendaries are really useful for. So they've got more epic traits, which is fantastic if you're really trying to optimize and defend your fortress, as well as just having the most kind of kick-ass soldiers. But of course, the legendary guys, if they die, if heaven forbid one of your legendary followers dies, you've now got a piece of legendary gear as well. So if you really want to deck out the legendary gear sets,
you can use this as one of the tactics.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the thing with the Nemesis system is orcs are obviously amazing in their own right as followers, but orcs are loot as well. So you can always break things down from the follower down to the gear, down to the Mirian. So
Right.
that's where it really, I guess, the economy goes.
Awesome. What about these particular featured chests up here?
So the featured chests, these are really fun. So these are basically, if there's something particular you want, like you're trying to build a particular sort of army or
Right.
followers, or you just want to theme things, we'll periodically release different themed chests. So, oh yeah, cool. So bounty earners as well, looking to kill players. You can sometimes have a theme. It's going to be enemies, it's going to be Ologs, it's going to be assassins, it's going to be fire weapons. But just if you're really trying to customize your army, these guys can be particularly cool.
Awesome. Well, let's. So now that we've shown you guys how to open up chests and that kind of thing, let's take an opportunity to look a little bit where you get these guys once they're open. So you see we're on unopened chests right there, which is where we grab chests if you buy a large amount. You can access your boosts here, the experience boosts or the spoils of war ones. And then you have your garrison, which is where your followers are.
And the important thing with the garrison, well, there's a number of important things. One, it's where we can see we're keeping all of our common, epic, legendary orcs until they deploy. But also, from here, you're able to deploy those orcs into any one of your regions as well. So, again, if you're really trying to customize a fortress, that's incredibly handy.
And right before we explain a little bit more on this, Chad, if you see, like, go ahead and give us a row, and then go ahead and give us a row and then a column real quick, and we want to, and just the first person to say like row 1.4 or something, we'll go to that and we'll show you something kind of fun that you can do in the garrison specifically here, as specifically around the hold for destroy for gear. And since we have a legendary guy, we'll show you guys one of them, and then middle 3 was the one that grabbed. So first we're gonna kill let's see, middle 3. So we're gonna kill this guy as requested.
How could you, Jared? Oh, not the Caragor too.
Caragor goes in.
That just seemed gratuitous.
So as you guys can see, also you get your gear from that, and then you can immediately crush it back if you so desired. Which is 235 gear is about 1/5 of what that actual war chest had. So rest in peace, Caragor. Poor Carrie. And let's do a legendary one too, so people can see a legendary grab.
Who are we gonna kill?
We'll grab this guy, but they'll tell first one on the bottom row that you guys want us to kill. We'll kill real quick too. Cloak of Horrors.
Horrors from the Fear Lord.
I'm not going to show you guys too much on that one though, because it's legendary. We'll let you guys discover it. Let's see. I'll press F for respects. Yes, F to pay respects. Agreed. First Azalar, now the Caragor. 2.
Where will it end?
2 I just saw was the one that was there. Grom the Bowmaster. Grom? Destroy. So legendary alt gear also drops more Mirian. So if you grabbed one of these from a silver loot chest, it's possible you can just be like, I don't like this guy, grab this, and immediately crush for another war chest if you so desired. And with that, let's go ahead and put one of these guys into the hierarchy so people can see that. So we're going to grab, we'll start with this guy here. Deploy. Welcome to Nurnen. Deploy. Go ahead, Ukbook walks in. Ukbook's now part of the Nurnen environment. And so we're going to now do a little bit of a host's face-to-face because we want to keep some things behind the scenes still a little bit. But what we now want to show you guys...
Oh, that's disgusting.
Oh, that face? Oh, I know, it's a great face. But now what we want to show you guys, us with name tags, is the training order. Because I think that's going to be pretty fun. So now this guy lives in Nurnen. This is Ukbook or Caragor Slayer. And actually, I think he's on a mission already. He's on a mission already. So we're going to real quick go to one of these guys without one and show you, which is okay, but you go in command, training order. Yeah, the training order. So you want to talk again a little bit more about the...
Yeah, so basically, these are ways that you can customize and upgrade and personalize any of your followers. So if you wanted to give them all archer gangs, or yeah, in this case, battle training to upgrade them, if you want to give them different elements. Oh, cool. So yeah, you just want them to level up. These are really cool ways to be able to develop your army. Give him a gang.
A gang? We'll give him an archer gang. Go with that. And actually, guys, when you keep seeing these options pop up, go ahead and just put numbers in on what one you want us to do, and we'll just, whatever quick one I see in there, we'll go ahead and do, just so you guys can kind of like make an orc with us real quick if you'd like to. But let's actually make him our bodyguard real quick. Cool. And once again, gonna hide for a moment. Woo, scary, huh? What are we doing behind the curtain? Just move it back into Nernan. So let's go ahead and, did I make him my bodyguard? Yes, I did.
Yes, you did. Whoa.
So, there we go. Bring him in. He's our bro.
Okay, and he's ready to summon that gang.
Alright, so let's, gonna walk in real quick and see if he can get the gang summoning.
See if you can sneak in. Command him to kill someone. I just
him.
love
All
that
right.
feature.
Alright, we'll do that real quick.
Stealth.
Let's see if I can find someone. There you go. Go get him. So he'll run off and do his thing.
Oh, he'll snipe him from here.
Oh yeah, that's
which is
right,
even
because an
better.
archer.
So an archer as a bodyguard, if you're in stealth, is pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, that's a...
Yeah, so...
And he should pull out his... Or he's going to in a second. Go kill that one.
Shoot him.
Let's see. 1, 6... Oh, I just got hit. I was looking at chat. I'm waiting for him to do his summon thing. If he doesn't do it...
Yeah, he's got into combat a bit here, so
right.
that might make... Oh, you get the horse.
So is he going to do it? Is he going to do it? Alright, you know what? I'm going to take an opportunity to hide us again and then give him, like, whatever you guys actually asked for. Quick hide. And then...
That was so cool being able to snipe. Like
I know,
that.
I didn't
love
actually
that.
think
so
about
you
that.
sneak in, archers as bodyguards
So
are
let's
awesome.
go ahead. That's cool. He's alright. And give him another training order. Let's give him something that's a little bit... Let's see. I'm seeing a lot of 6s, so I'm assuming that's 1, 2, 3, 4...
Fire weapon.
Yeah, we'll do the fire weapon then. Give him the fire weapon. So he should have a fire, so does the crossbow, actually. We can
Yep.
Oh, there we go. So he's going to be able to shoot fire now for 1 moment. Sneaky, sneaky. This reminds me a little bit of almost like a Scooby-Doo transfer whenever we go back to this. Yes. Or it's going to be...
Whoa!
Oh, I'm in a last chance.
You got this.
That's okay. That would be terrible if I were to die in this right now. Oh, look,
look
everybody's
at
on
fires
fire.
everywhere. Well done.
Good job,
And he's
Muzu.
enraged.
He's enraged. Everyone's on fire.
It's pretty cool.
Nice. Oh, he's fighting another dude, too.
Oh, and he's standing in his own fire, which is enraging him. He's
Right.
a legend.
He is a legend. That is pretty cool. So now everybody's attacking us, though. So let's go ahead and pull back out to us.
The thing I really like with these is the fact that you're not totally reliant on the randomness of the Nemesis system.
Right.
You can really create a theme across your whole army.
All fire guys.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
if you want to do something like... I mean, we haven't seen our gang necessarily pop up, but you could do like the Mighty Savages. So now
Yep.
they're even more powerful. Or you can do the immediate legendary training. Which
And then kill him for loot.
And kill him for loot, exactly. Actually, if we'll put some more guys in here in a second, but let's see if we can find a spot real quick. Well, we're in. Oop, my bad.
So many choices.
So, legendary, totally. Okay, we'll do legendary in a second, but let me do another hide again, real quick. Perfect. Pop back out. So I'm going to take this opportunity to put some more guys in, because this will allow us more things to play with. Specifically, let's go ahead and put a couple more of these cats in. Snafu the Pickler, back in Nernan. Nice. And then we will add another guy real quick. Mozu the Elder. And so we have to put a bunch of guys in because I want to show you guys the legendary bit. And but sometimes I go on the missions, and so I wanted to make sure to give you guys that. Cool. And then once again the Batman transfer, which I think I prefer Batman transfer is the wording I want to use for while we switch back and forth.
Batman to Scooby-Doo, as long as you're staying within the Warner Brothers family.
Exactly. Look, perfect. Snafu the Pickler, training orders. Let's go ahead and give him advanced legendary training. You can also do this with someone who is just a common as opposed to an epic, but we're doing epic right now because I want to show you guys that you can also do it to an epic if you so decided.
Legendary Pickler.
Yeah.
His pickles are just legendary.
I love that. He's just the best sandwiches ever.
He's the most amazing pickler ever.
So let's say like we've now put this guy here. What if we wanted to put him in Seregost? How would I do that?
You would go into the command and you would give him the redeployment, or reassignment, I should say. Reassignment order. That's going to move him back into the garrison.
Mm-hmm.
And then once he's back in the garrison,
He always looks so sad.
Didn't you like my pickles?
I guess not.
Nope. From here, because there's an empty slot, that gives you a shortcut straight to the market just by clicking the right stick. He's still washing his hands. There just needs to be more soap in Mordor.
More soap required.
Then we go down to our legendary guys, where he should be easy to find, and there he is, Snafu, just waiting for his next command. And now, we can just go on the D-pad and we can just go through any of the regions we have and redeploy him into that region. So of course, that wouldn't only apply to someone you'd gotten through the market. You could do that to any one of your orcs.
Right. And just to do a quick back Batman change, because I want to show you guys, just so that you can see that as well, that you can go from the army, someone that we grabbed. I keep going up to the host with name tags, so you guys never forget who we are. Is that we'll go to somebody who we've actually nabbed from dominating in the game. Same thing. If this guy you loved so much and you really wanted to just bring him with you to Seregost, you can. Reassignment again. What if the region is full? Good question. So do you want to handle that one? Or?
Yeah, so Orc Society's pretty brutal when it comes to that sort of stuff. If it's full, he's going to kill his way in. So he's going to prioritize trying to attack an enemy.
Right.
But if you have the situation where you are completely and utterly full and the region's just full of your own guys, he is going to slaughter another weaker follower to make his way into that hierarchy.
Right. So they will always survive as they enter?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. If you've gotten someone from the market or whatever, they're guaranteed to make it into that hierarchy. But that's a pretty extreme edge case. If you've managed to
get
every single guy, not have any enemies fight their way back in, that's pretty extreme.
Right. Okay. Very cool. So with that, I mean, let's go ahead and give a guy just a bunch more stuff so people can see them. But
yeah, cool.
As far as that goes, we'll level up this. Actually, we'll give him an advanced Mighty Savages. I think would be cool. He's actually the guy that we have currently in the place. Oh, he's an Agonizer too. I didn't even realize that. So one of the new orcs that we've recently been showing. So
yeah, there we go.
You can see actually he moved from being a common into an epic orc because we gave him an epic trait. So he moved up, and that's really interesting. So if he has savages around him, he will make them better. Currently, we have archers.
Oh, yeah, that's a nice synergy, actually. That's cool.
So, well, what we would need to do is get a gang of savages trait, and then...
see, a lot of the times these epic traits really are particularly valuable in the fort assaults.
Right.
So, for example, if you've got him and then you choose the Savage Host upgrade, that's going to be really valuable. So if you're really trying to make the most powerful fortress you can, that's often where these epic guys really shine.
Right. So if we'd happen to pick up like a gang of archers, which I think a gang of savages, which we did not. We have hunters, we have defenders.
That is actually a good point in relation to this. Whatever upgrade you've given them, if you want to overwrite that, any new training can overwrite any previous training.
Actually, we can demonstrate that real quick.
Yep.
So we'll grab the gang of defenders. Now the Agonizer has defenders. He doesn't have archers and defenders now. He just replaces him in kind of the way where you wouldn't necessarily have like a cursed fire weapon. You would have, as you can see, you would have a flame or a cursed or a poison.
Yep.
Right. Let's see. That was a question just popped in. Can a captain have multiple gangs? No. Has to be one type of gang, one type of weapon.
Yep.
Can have multiple epic traits, but once again, similar thing of, because you would need to become a legendary.
You can have multiple epic traits if you're legendary, which is...
Right, exactly. Let's actually grab a guy who has a lot of traits, like Mozu the Elder. I think had a ton of them. So Caragor, Thick-Skinned, Beastslayer. There was one of our guys that we had in the market was insane in the amount of traits that he had. He might have been a legendary. So as you guys can see, you can quickly go back and forth if you're trying to outfit your army very... But that guy was...
Axe in his head.
Yeah, he did. Nice. Okay, let's see if I can find the guy. I believe he was a feral. That was the guy with that. Yes, it was this guy. So you can, as you can see, you can have a huge amount of epic traits, and as long as these don't get into the slots, you can actually have quite a few amount of traits as one of these guys.
Graug Call is definitely an epic trait as well.
Absolutely.
These guys.
This one particular guy, he's like decreases cursed, brings in Graugs, burns you, brings in Caragors as well, throws bombs, and then he's also a Beast Slayer.
Imagine this dude as an overlord. It'd be amazing.
He'd be a fun one.
That is a fun thing because we can have these guys get to a level and have traits that can be way beyond anything we could throw at people during the course of just the normal story. But the fact that we've got more traits, we've got levels, they can go all the way up to level 60, it really lets that Elder game just become pretty fun.
Oh, absolutely. And so there you go, guys. That's the market. I mean, when we were talking about the economy, just to remind everybody, Mirian allows you to buy these silver chests, and you can get everything we've shown you out of those silver chests.
Or out of the game, basically.
Or out of the game. Yes,
there's
exactly.
no content that's just here in the market.
And that also applies to these, right?
Yep.
So these also apply all out of the game, or even out of the chests that are silver. So in that regard, guys, so remember you can apply them this way. We wanted to do and keep this one short because we know that you guys will have more questions. So to kind of finalize our discussion, we're going to have on community.wbgames.com an FAQ that basically takes everything that Mike and I just talked about, and you guys can read through it. You can ask us questions there. That's where we're going to have that live, so that we can minimize any misinformation, or and if you have questions, we can give them all in one place. And so that's really the main plan. If you guys need a reminder of where that is, down in the descriptions below, especially if you're on Twitch, you'll be able to see the community.wgames.com. You can see that's being posted in chat right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. And we'll
see you. We back next week?
Next week. We're back next week. And but like we said, we wanted to give you guys just a hard punch one because you wanted to see this.
All right. Cool.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. See you
later.
later.
That was really good. Bye. We got to find the right goodbye. There you go. Now I can say goodbye. Bye.